Hello and welcome to Kitchen Counter Crafts. If you like this video, would you please like, comment, share, and subscribe. So let's get on with today's video. I've been waiting a long time to do this video, and the reason why is because I really have not had a chance to really plan out and think about how I'm going to do this, but I got this beautiful set from my in-laws for Christmas. Yes, Christmas. And now it is end of June, almost into July. In fact, while I'm doing this video, you will hear bombs bursting in air because there are fireworks going on all around us for the 4th of July in the United States. And so I hope if you hear like a pow pow in the back, that's really what's going on. So anyway, it is now almost July and I'm gonna cover these, and I got this beautiful set, and it's the Iridescent set 2. There are like 3 or 4 sets out there, and so you if you want this set, this is Iridescent number 2, and I'm gonna just stay here so that you can see it's number 400869, and these are 1 ounce each, I believe, and it has just some information here that you can use it for calligraphy pens, airbrush, designing, illustration, where you can find demos, and that this is waterproof. It is fine artist pigments, and they are super pigmented. I'm going to show you those. Acid-free and non-toxic acrylic. Okay, all that being wonderful, I'm going to tell you, this is not the kind of stuff that you want to put into a fountain pen. And I love fountain pens. I have videos on how to deal with fountain pens, but this stuff is going to clog up your fountain pens. You don't ever put Bombay ink or any of these into that. Yes, they are calligraphy colors, but that means calligraphy for something like this, which is a dip pen. So I've got my dip pen here. I was testing out a couple other things earlier, kind of by accident, but anyway, that's okay. That's a story for another day. And in the package, it has this, just how to draw a daisy and how to use the colors for flowers. So just some instructions, but not really any kind of swatches. So I wanted to do some swatches for myself and also for you today, in case you were interested in getting your hands on something like this. So far, I have used these paints to actually paint something, to make a card, to write on junk journals and make ephemera and that kind of stuff. So they've been wonderful. And the reason why I wanted to get these was, yes, for the gold colors, which you've got 2. Oh gosh. Don't mind that. We're just gonna keep that in there. And I got so excited about it, I just popped it right out of the thing and threw it around. So yes, it has 2 gold colors, and yeah, I just want to make sure you're awake. And I was awake and I caught it, which is great because I've spilled inks before and talked about how I've spilled inks. And I'm gonna just bring it in a little bit more so that we can go through all of these colors, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 inks. And so I'm gonna go clockwise according to this, starting with the gold, the whole reason for getting this set. So this one is called 14R Brass, and I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so that you can see me hopefully doing a swatch. And I'm going to do a swatch on black because of the contrast, you know, because how cool is that? You can write on black cardstock. And I'm going to do a swatch on just some, I don't know, packing paper, brown stuff, so that I can also see what it looks like for junk journaling, because I use a lot of browns and stuff like that. So this one again is 14R Brass. I'm gonna hold it tightly in my hand so it doesn't get tossed about by me again. I'm just using one of these, you know, at least you know it's shaken up pretty well, right? So all good things, all good things. Okay, there's that. That is very pretty. Just making sure here. Got my pen and grab the excess ink there. Putting the lid back on, which is what I recommend because we're not writing a whole bunch here. And this one is 14R Brass. Oh yeah, and I need to do the other 2 as well. I'm gonna write that here. I'm just gonna write brass. Oh my, so pretty. Okay. And on this one, I'm not gonna write anything because I just kind of want to see what that looks like. Yeah. All right, so you can't even see this one. I'll start with a brown. Just grocery sack paper stuff, and it's showing up very pretty on there. Here's what it shines like a bright light on black. You can clearly see the writing. Even with a fine pen, you can see it. So there's how gorgeous that looks. And I'm so glad that I'm doing this at nighttime. You can just really see the shine. Whew, love the set. Can you tell I love it? All right, next one. This is Saffron Yellow. So this one, when I have used it, it's been very, very yellow. Hence Saffron Yellow. Yeah, I know. Stating the obvious, but I know you're not here to actually see this. So I'm trying to describe the best that I can. And here's how that goes on. And here's how that goes on. Oh yeah, that's not showing up hardly at all. Did I not mix it right? Because before I was doing something better. There. Okay. Yes, operator error for sure. And I've got ink on my hands, which is also normal. All right, there's the cardstock. Oh yeah, my sample papers, by the way, are just index cards that I have cut in half. They're the unlined ones. And so I just kind of use those as ink swatch things, and then I just kind of put it together off to the side so then I can know what I'm using and what that color is going to look like. Saffron Yellow. This is going to be Saffron. So not as easy to spot on the black for sure. You can see it when I go like this, but the brass is definitely a lot easier to read. Here are the side-by-side comparisons. I know you can't quite tell, but you can see how smooth the brass looks and how much more metallic that one looks. And this is definitely like a egg yellow. And then here's this on this paper. I mean, still pretty, like if you're painting flowers or something like that. All right, next one. Next, let's keep going. Keep it going, keep it going. That is bronze. Shake that, and that's 15R bronze. And I wonder if I can just do a swatch with this eyedropper. What do you think? Yeah, no. You know, I just was trying to take the lazy way out, but it's not gonna happen. Okay. Ooh, yeah, so pretty. Oh my. I love it. Love it. Tell us how you feel about this. So I've really only used the gold so far because I was working on a calligraphy project that had a really pretty illuminated letter. So I have not used the other iridescents or, metallics in the set. And this one is gonna be a winner for sure. So that's, oh man, can you see that on? Okay, let me, I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm so excited. Bronze. And then on black. So pretty. so pretty. So pretty. Okay, I love that. You couldn't tell. Couldn't tell at all. All right, next one is copper. And just looking at this, okay, giving it a good shake off to the side. You can see that the copper definitely has more of a red than the bronze. And this one is 16R copper. Let's grab this and a card. Okay. Oh man, that is seriously beautiful. Oh yeah, that shows up probably the best on the paper, the black paper. Where did my Q-tip go for the... Did I just use the same side? That's probably what I just did. That's okay. You can still see the copper on there. You know, I was wanting not to do that, but that's okay. And there was a firework right there. There's always something going on, right? Earlier, it was my son playing video games again. Then it was my daughter making popcorn. There's copper. So then you have to be like, hey, I want to do a video that's kind of long, so can you keep it down? And then they're so sweet about it. And they're like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. And then fireworks begin. Yay. Okay, copper. Can't really see the writing, but you can definitely see that. So that might be a good one for painting. And here's the brown. Ooh, that is so pretty. Okay, I'm just oohing and awing here. Next one's nickel. Has definitely a lot of browns in it. Not so nickel-y. I mean, like when I use my coins, that's not what I think of as a nickel. It's kind of like a taupe, like a shiny taupe, I think. What I would call it. And let's get that out. So I don't know what your plans are for the 4th of July, if you even do that kind of a thing, but we used to have really big 4th of July parties at our house because, again, we live out in the boonies and you can shoot fireworks where we live, as you could hear in the back, or maybe you can't hear in the back. I don't know. I hope you can't, because it's like big pow-pows going on as if I'm in the middle of a battlefield. But it's really neat when we first moved here, because everybody's kids used to come out and light fireworks and stuff, and now our neighborhood's gotten older and we've all gotten older and everybody's like, nah, we're not gonna do it. But then I think younger families are moving in, and so don't know, maybe it's older families, I don't know, maybe I'm just judging that it's just the young ones. Okay, here's nickel. Very pretty shine to that. Wow, look at that. And then it looks definitely like a nickel on the black, so maybe that's why they named it that way. And it looks very nickel-y on here, so what do I know? It just looked a little brownish to me, but it doesn't on here. And that's another reason to do a swatch, so that you have some sort of a clue as to what your colors look like. So let's continue on. Stop talking, keep going. All right. Stop talking. Frosted Peach, 18R, and that looks like salmon color to me. So we're gonna go with that. That'd be pretty for poppies, like if you're drawing poppies in art and want to give them that extra beautiful color on there. Wow, that is nice. And this is called 18R Frosted Peach. Okay, there's the Frosted Peach. It's reminding me of makeup, like that shiny frosty lipstick that you can put on. Very summery though, and pretty. Okay, we're gonna continue on. This is Crystal Mint, and it's a really nice apple green. And then the next one is another metallic green. Not showing up very well here. There we go. I was kind of wondering because even on the white it wasn't really doing anything. And again, it can be just as a result of shaking and, you know, bringing all of those colors together. So I've shaken them up before the video, but then as I'm talking and time's going along, it's not, they kind of settle out. 22R Crystal Mint. Okay, that's the Crystal Mint. Really actually shows a lot of depth because of where I kind of colored over. And then I know you want to see it in the black. Look at these colors, very pretty. And then here's on just the browns. I think they're really pretty on the browns as well, because that just makes me happy. This one's metallic green, 23R. Oops, I didn't check to see. Oh, it looks pretty mixed to me. Still give it a good shake. Okay, this is more like a turquoise. Oops, forgot the white one. Nice. That one actually went on better than the other mint. Let me grab a paper towel. My other one is kind of soaked through, and this is grabbing a lot of water, so I don't want to do that and water that out. Let's see, that's just metallic green, 23R. Big, huge blob, but that's okay. Adds to the character of my cards. All right. Still green, more like a turquoise. And I'm going to put a green on here. So there's the green and the mint. Can't really tell the difference on the black, gotta say. On here you can tell a little bit more. It has that turquoisey depth. And then let me compare these two. So this was the Crystal Mint, and then here's the metallic green. So you can see the differences in those two very well on the white. All right, this one is almost done. A few more. Rose Lame. No, it's not. It's Rose Lemay, and it's 19R, and it is separated out, boy. Somebody didn't do a good job shaking that up before the video. All right, that's a little better. this one out. And I gotta move my black up. What in the world? Come on, I know there's more color in this than that. There we go, there it is. Oh, hello, I want to do my white swatch. Keep forgetting these. Just do it here. Grab a bunch of these. Looky there. Wow, pretty. Oh man, that's pretty. And you know, talk about painting flowers or things like that. I think that's going to be quite lovely with the pink. Okay, so the lid back on, tuck that back in there, and here's the rose. So you can see some of the sheen on there. Very pretty color. Here's where it just really shows up very well on the black. And here's where it shows up nicely on the brown. And although on the brown, it's kind of looking a little peachy, and I'm sure it's because of the brown undertones from the paper itself. So this one is Misty Blue. Let's make sure that's shaken up. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Just still hanging out with me. I appreciate that if you are. I hope you haven't checked out this, you know, you can take a nap to this video while I test out paints. That's okay too. I'm sure that's what my kids are doing while they're hanging out, watching me make a video and test out my paints, because that's just fun. At least it is for me. I'm glad you're joining me though. And I'll make a list of all of these on the description so that you can kind of check that out. Misty Blue. Blue. All right. So there's the Misty Blue. Very nice. On the black, meh, not really showing up that well. And then on the brown, it shows up and is pretty. So, very nice. But I'm surprised that it's not showing up that well on the black. It could be because I'm trying to speed up and it's not shaking up. So, you know, again, you're gonna have to kind of take a look at it. This one's called Sequins Blue, and let's compare it. Just like that. So that's a lighter blue and that's a darker blue, so it looks more intense. Let's see if it is, because I think the Misty Blue is more like an ice blue, if you will. Yeah, oh yeah, that's very pretty. Okay. And I'm rinsing my dip pen off just with tap water, and it's just all really coming off very well. So this is 24R Sequins Blue. That's a U blue. I'm gonna put Sequins. What is the deal with my U's tonight? They're not coming out. So here's Sequins Blue. Let me show you with the Misty. I can't really tell the difference on here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell the difference on the video. They kind of look the same, I don't know. On the bottles, they look different. similar on black, although you can see this writing better than the top blue. And then here's on the brown, kind of looks meh, kind of looks all the same. How weird is that? Okay, last but not least is Amethyst. And then we're done. So Amethyst has settled out as well. Let's tap, tap to make that better. Whoa. Almost did the same exact thing, beginning and ending the videos in the same exact way. Not cool. By dropping the bottle. That'd be bad. Is that showing up? No. Get some of the, there we go. And this is the last one. I guess I could have like done them a little bit closer together, but oh well. Huh, that's very unimpressive. And you know, I was kind of hoping that that would be kind of the big shebang at the end, but not so much. Okay. Amethyst, you are kind of a sad little dud. Let's see, 21R. I think it's because it's Amethyst. I had to think about how to spell that. I think it's because it is a, what did I do? I don't even know how I spelled it on the black. It doesn't matter because you can hardly see it. I think it's because it's more of a lavender. And I really thought it would be a purple, but you can see it's very lavendery. And yes, it's still needing to be shaken up a bit more, maybe. But no, I don't think it needs to be shaken up. You can see the shine. There it is. It's writing super light. Writing super duper light on here. Also, you can't hardly see it where I wrote Amethyst, which is good because I didn't spell it right, I don't think. And there it is on the purple. So here are our results, and I'm just gonna kind of get this. Well, I'll bring this here, and then you can see all my color swatches. But I think the copper, the nickel, the real, the winners, I think, were like the bronze. And I will also say that the, well, that's nothing. The coral was quite pretty out of these. So here's all the swatches and all of these colors, especially on the black. I would say, since they show up so well, this is really a worthwhile set. And I hope that this video was helpful to you. And let me know what you think of this set and what you would use it for. And until the next time, bye.